Welcome, everyone, to the Daily Slab for Wednesday, November 30th, 2022. I'm Nate, and I'm here with your sports card rundown. If you like this video, please click the like and the subscribe button. Helps us get this video out to more card collectors like yourselves. For what's hot today, I am like any other true-blooded American. You put a USA on the front of somebody's jersey, I am all in on whatever that is, whether it's the Olympics and we're watching swimming or gymnastics or water polo or trap shooting or whatever it might be. I'm in on it, right? And likewise, I might not be the biggest soccer fan in the world, but you put USA on there, I am all in. And today or yesterday on Tuesday, we got to watch USA versus Iran, and they won 1-0 to move on to the round of 16, to the knockout stages, which is farther than a lot of people probably thought they were going to get. Pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. A lot more exciting, I suppose, for people that really love soccer. But nonetheless, it was exciting for me. I enjoyed it. And Christian Pulisic, true to form, the best player America has, or the most well-known name America has. And what does he do? He scores the game-winning goal. Got injured in the process, had to leave the game, but America won 1-0, and that ended up being the defining moment, maybe, in Pulisic's career. And, well, Card Ladder, you go over there and check out the prices. His cards kind of went crazy. So here we are, and we look up Christian in the sales history. I'm going to press enter or refresh to refresh this page so we can see all of the cards here. And sure enough, a bunch more cards have popped up since I searched it maybe 5 minutes ago. Here is what was up there before, and a bunch more cards sold. Pulisic, field level, $414. Prism Breakaway, PSA 10, 152, yada. And you go down the list here, and you can see a lot of people timed auctions. You'll notice a lot of auctions here, but there's also a decent number of best offers accepted cards. People had to have their cards of Christian Pulisic today, and they got them. You can see we're still going November 29th, still going. But one of the and we keep going. If I keep scrolling down, we're still going on the 29th. It's crazy. Hundreds of cards sold, hundreds of them. But if you look up the Kaboom that sold PSA 10, there is an interesting thing that happened here. So this sold for $2,225. The one before that, not that year, 2018. The one before that sold for $1,275 on auction 2 days earlier on eBay. So almost $1,000 difference on the same platform. Now, before that point, it was a little bit higher. A huge sale on Golden at $2,760, and then PWCC Weekly was a week earlier than the Golden was $1,950. But before that was My Slabs at $1,830, and then in October, significantly higher. So weird sale on the Golden, but every other price was around similar, and then $1,000 difference in 2 days on this Kaboom 2018 Kaboom PSA 10. Pretty crazy sale there. Congratulations to the person who sold that. Hopefully they made some money. But Christian Pulisic was where it was at today, and congratulations to the US of A for moving on to the round of 16. Next up, we've got our trender for today, and that is Sam Darnold. Yeah, the cat with 9 lives. Sam Darnold will not be denied. He is constantly getting opportunities to show what he's worth. Years ago in 2018, he was the 3rd overall pick by the Jets, projected to be the future of the franchise at the QB position. And of course, we all know how that went. 2 years later, they draft Zach Wilson, number 2 overall, to replace Sam Darnold, trade Sam Darnold to the Panthers. The Panthers run him out there for a year, and they decide, we're going to trade for Baker Mayfield to replace Sam Darnold. So they trade for Baker Mayfield, and yet week 12 this past Sunday, who was starting and who was sitting? Well, Zach Wilson and Baker Mayfield were not starting for their teams, whereas Sam Darnold, who was replaced twice by the guys that were benched, was starting for the Panthers, and he led them to a win. We'll see if they can keep it up, but what's kind of interesting is you got his Optic Downtown Raw here that sold for $76, which is not a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, especially for a case hit, but it is up 46% in the last year, which again, that's a long time, but up 46%, but not a huge purchase price there at $76, which has me thinking if Sam Darnold can keep leading the Panthers to wins, as like he did against the Broncos on Sunday, could that price keep moving up? I mean, how many times will people buy into the same guy before they just decide, nah, we've had enough? I don't know. But it is an interesting story, and it is something that I'm going to be keeping my eye on because this is a guy who I thought for sure was done in the hobby at this point, and yet here we are talking about him again. He really is a cat with 9 lives. And lastly, our IG post for the day involves another QB, maybe not a cat with 9 lives, but another QB who was a backup who got thrust into the limelight on Sunday night. And that is our guy, Packer fans guy, Jordan Love. So Packer fans have been kind of clamoring for Jordan Love lately. The Packers' rest of the team hasn't been very good. Rodgers has a hurt thumb. They said, well, why don't we rest Rodgers and see what Jordan Love can do with this team because we're not going anywhere anyways. Case in point, we were 4-7 before this game. We are now 4-8. But Jordan Love got to throw the ball a couple times on Sunday. He went 6 for 9 with 113 yards and a touchdown. And that, the touchdown was a lot of yards after the catch by Christian Watson, but he hit him in stride, hit him in the spot where he could run after the catch, which is huge. He also had a really nice throw to Aaron Jones that Aaron Jones dropped. Maybe a difficult catch, but it was perfect placement. Love's arm is looking strong. His passes were looking precise. The passes against the Vikings earlier were looking precise. And at least you got one Packer fan, amongst many others, I assume, that are very, very excited to see what Jordan Love can do over a full week of practice and a full game. So I'm hoping that he gets that opportunity here soon because Jordan Love is starting to look like he might be a future NFL QB or a future starting NFL QB. As for his prices, you see this Instagram post here, and people, they spent big money. The Prism Gold Auto PSA 9 sold after the game for $3,000, which was a 20% increase in the last 11 months. And even something as little as his Optic Bronze Auto, non-numbered PSA 9, sold for $189, which was an 89% increase in 1 month. Now, is it smart to buy Love's cards off of one game when Rodgers will probably try to play against the Bears next week? No, it is not smart. It would have been time to sell. That being said, I can't blame you if you're a Packer fan and buying because it is really nice to see Jordan Love playing well and that you can dream. After having Favre and having Rodgers, you probably said to yourself, there's no chance we're getting another QB. And now we have another guy we can dream on. Will it work out? Not 100% sure, but I know I'm dreaming along with him. All right. Thank you, everyone, for listening to today's Daily Slab. And I will talk to you all tomorrow on Thursday for the next Daily Slab. See you, everyone.